Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
Back to talk Perfect Match Season 2. This is week 2, episodes 6, 7, 8, and 9, all in one batch here. Make sure you're liked and subscribed here. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of your Perfect Match coverage, all your Netflix coverage, all of your reality TV coverage. We're covering Love Island, USA, UK. The Bachelorette comes back soon. The Mole, if you're into Netflix shows, like if you're into this show, obviously you probably are. That comes back in a few weeks. We'll be covering, about a week. We'll be covering that week, 2 weeks. And also we have Claim to Fame starting next month as well. A few highlights for our programming. But Brian, these people are a mess. These episodes were way better than the first batch. I don't even know where I really want to start, but I do know where I want to start. It's Harry fucking Jousey. Harry fucking Jousey can't even do a guy's mixer barbecue when he literally told a Jess that he loves her, and later on picks Melinda up and he makes out with her. And God bless Melinda, because she was like, "I'm just rat your ass out from the jump." Like, no trick bombshell. You're a rat. I don't care. Yeah, I did make out with you because you're a rat, and I wanted to be able to prove it. And so, what are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I completely forgot about that "I love you" part, and I just want to sit on that for a second. I can't even express how disappointed I am in Jess. Like this, I was disappointed in her last week, but I'm lost for words on like how she's like folding for this guy, and like you're saying "I love you" after 10 days, bro.
It's
Like,
Harry Jousey.
yeah, this plump, fat. I can't get over it. Like, and I just was living on Reddit today because I need to know what people I need to know if I'm crazy. Like when I'm watching these episodes and I have such a strong opinion about somebody, I need to know where I stand. Like, am I like on the
Are
minority or
you on an island? Yeah.
I'm in the majority. I think it's the
Oh, no,
majority.
no. We're in the right side of
But
history here,
he's
Brian.
just like, and the things I do, again, I read these and I don't. These are things I don't notice because it's a lot of girls' opinions and like we're two dudes. Like we're sometimes we don't always catch these things. And like the amount of times he talks about her kid and just like I want to meet.
How dare he? Yeah, he's like, I
Yeah,
want to be
dude,
a,
he's
an
so
example for her. Shut up. My mannerism. It wasn't my words, it was my manner.
he just
Dude,
and
you're
he just pouts, man. He's laying in bed crying and like it's like, oh, I made up. Like that's what like my kids are
this
gonna do. And
dude. I'm sorry, people, and again, this is the part where we'll be in like the minority. But I just googled Harry Jousey. I'm in images, all from like Too Hot to Handle and all the way up to now. This ain't really a good looking of a guy.
no, he's not.
He's
And
fine. He's an
if
average
you let
looking dude. And what until the comments go, you guys think you're so great? No, whatever. But
no,
this guy's getting 100 grand for his pics. Like,
nah, he was ugly on Too Hot to Handle, and he just like I didn't even recognize he has filler in his face, but now I can't even look at his face, and he's got his little like puffed up, and like just I don't know, man. I just this is the Too Hot to Handle stink.
and where the rest of the
Image.
guys? They're lying for him. They're all
Yeah,
lying guys.
yeah.
They're laying on the grenades for
Hey,
him.
Dom. I mean, he was barely in this batch of episodes, but I mean, I'm sorry, that guy's also
What is wrong
he's a
with
big
that
time loser. Like
dude?
we were debating on having him on. I don't want that guy on either. I
He's
don't want to talk to him.
literally listen. You were calling him out last week, and I agreed for being like, "How's he even talking to this dude?" He's
Yeah,
actually sitting down with
yeah,
them, Jess, and going to bat for him.
yeah. I mean, I just think it's
It's your girl, dude.
yeah. I don't really call
It's
it like
your
guys.
girl.
I don't really like say like guys are gross, but like it's so. And as a dude, it just makes all dudes look bad. Like I have really good friends that I obviously would go to bat for. I would if my friends were doing something like this, I'd be like, "Yo, what the you doing?" Like these guys
No.
have no balls. Like that even just call like, and they're all like people are like, "Well, it didn't happen." And like if you watch that, I rewound that scene a couple times, and Holly was immediately like, "Yo, they just kissed."
He went and kissed Melinda? Sorry?
Like so they didn't get it on camera, but that was a true reaction to me. I don't know. That's just
Dude,
my
it happened. It happened.
And he's just such, it just lies, man. And that's why I'm so disappointed in Jess is like, you have all this source material. And apparently, and I forgot about this, he did this on Too Hot to Handle where he lied to everybody about like not kissing Francesca and they lost money. And then, so like, he did that in the past. And you're going to tell me you're going to believe him? He's going to do it. He's not going to do it again. I just, I just think he's drunk off his own power, but like, He's just a
People
big
feed right into him.
He's just like a puffy slob that has like corny like 14-year-old jokes. And anybody that's like giving him a pass as like chicks and like that you think because he's good looking. I mean, like I'll give a little bit more leniency to girls that I think are like wow. But like I mean, I think Jess is really pretty. I'm on her. I'm on her right now. Like I have a real problem with that way she's acting.
Yeah, and we're big Jess people, so we
And
want to see
it doesn't make sense to me.
Maybe
To
she'll
me,
wake up.
the most
Maybe she'll
mature.
wake up.
You have a 10-year-old kid and you're going to be doing this shit on TV, talking about how I need to look good for her, and you're going to just be with the dirtiest, loserest dude, and like I love you, like it just is a terrible look. And I know she's like, oh, on social media, but like I need to see it more. When the season's over, I hope she has like a big like I'm an idiot, I messed up, like because I don't know how I can respect her after that. I just DM'd her too to come on the show.
Good timing. Okay, so yeah, it also was a jest too. Last thing, and this isn't the pile, but like one going back at Melinda and like
No,
and like basically slut shaming her, like not cool.
no.
Secondly, the fact that then she went around and she talked to every single person and was like she was looking for one person to be like, oh, they're lying, but not one person did.
You're talking like that he didn't kiss her. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah. And the other thing is like, oh, she's on the show for clout. And I'm like, yo, she was on a show. She hosted a show. She's good. She doesn't need this to be on the she hosted a show. That's higher than anybody that's on this show that's done. So I mean, I just think it's pathetic. On like, here's like, oh, she wants clout, wants clout. The only cloud chasers think like that. You know what I mean?
No,
I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh man.
A lot of other couples also were a total mess this week. Kaz and Micah, total mess. I mean, I don't. This is the thing I don't get about even either of their reactions of like so negatively towards each other. Is like I never got any lovey vibe from either of them ever. They barely even like would hug each other. So it's like
no, I agree, but I don't know, man. I think like Micah was like self-destructing that relationship to me.
too.
That's how I looked at it. He didn't do himself any favors with like.
Well, he did kiss somebody, so
What are you talking about? The Flip Cup game?
yeah.
I mean, that was the longest kiss. I felt like that was a whole episode. That like, and it was just the worst timing. But I mean, I just didn't. I never felt like she just always like she was trying to get out of that relationship. And then she's like, I want to move on to Bright, and I was just like, oh no, that's Elise. I mean, we can get to that. That is
No. Well, no, she talked about Brighton too. No, her and Brighton. Remember, Brighton said that like she had they had the weak relationship and they definitely were flirting. She said she wanted to get to know him, but remember, like you said, like Elise just did what we said, what may happen last week, and she just was quicker to jump. That guy, man, Justin, like he just love bombed the shit out of her. That's all that happened there. She was just like, all right, dude, this is perfect match. Enough.
So you think what she did was okay?
No, but I just think that like
I don't know, man.
this is my I say no, but then like his reaction was so like whiny and just like left. You're perfect. It's like, oh my god, dude.
I don't know, man. She might be number 2 on my list of least people on the show. Like I thought that was messed up. I thought I took that as like really like who are you to like here's the thing. Here's the other thing. Let's rewind a little bit. She's the same person. It's like, oh, Harry, me and Harry are gonna be together forever. And then like, the same thing happens to her, and then she like is like, oh, I gotta get out of here. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, these people suck. Like she's a hypocrite, but like then like he should have stood his ground, but then he leaves and and I'm like,
nah, dude, I would have been like this, man. What's the point of being here anymore? These people are these too hot to handle people suck. They are the worst. They have no conscience. They have no like self-awareness. All they care about is themselves, and that's why
he was holding a jukebox up for this chick. He was like, if I could put a computer and like put a perfect personality. Well, dude, you're an idiot then because you're picking like a total asshole.
He should have honestly like I think he should have like talked to Micah.
Micah was just like the easy way to like stay on the show for anybody.
But she's not as like I know she's doing stupid stuff, but like I think they actually like I kind of like I don't know. I
don't dislike Micah. I haven't disliked her. I just think
she did. Yeah, I don't love like her decision making today, but like and then like at least once I'm gonna go to Bright. I was like, get the out of here. Like what is this?
This guy, like, he's just sitting there being the biggest scumbag.
And I can't be mad at him. It's them. Everybody knows who he is. He was a jerk.
Being honest.
Right, but they're just so stupid. Too hot to handle. Like, I want to see less of it next season if there's 3. Less people. They are messy, or they have their own show. Perfect Match Too Hot to Handle edition. Like, they're so messy.
Bro, they're always messy. They are an infection.
It's terrible, and I don't know. They're all there for them. You can't trust any of them. You can't like, and like, yeah, earlier in the thing where they're all like going after Kaz and Micah, and like Bright, is her name Bright? What's her name? Britain, I think her name is, the pink hair chick.
Yeah, Britain.
And Nigel was kind of helping her, and they're just like literally lying to get like to block her to like just match up. I was just like, what is this?
Bro, he's like these people, like the thing that I'm thinking more and more about it is like I always go back to this Harry stuff, and like if they're together still,
Aaron
like,
Jess, they're not. They were together for a little bit. I think these are they were, and that's
probably
what
cheats
makes
on
me
her.
more sick about it. Is like she so that means that we got this cliffhanger. They're gonna match up. I just don't want them to win. And it looks like we have like a little reunion where it's like a mansplain / she splain, like kind of like F Boy
Yeah.
Island, F Girl Island, and like, and she's gonna just accept it and deal with it. And I just think it makes her look so.
Is Kaz too hot to handle?
Kaz is dating related, and so is Chris.
Kaz kind of was a scumbag after the mic and stuff because I
Oh
haven't.
no, he definitely. He was. I thought he was like the number 1 dude last week, but like he definitely took some steps down.
He ran right up to Christina. Now listen, Christina sold herself mega hard, and he held himself
Uh,
up during the date. But like, also, I'm like, Christina, like, why are you throwing yourself a Kaz? Like, is it just a strategy play? You think?
I mean, I don't know. I think Kaz is one of the better. Who is better? Who do you think is better looking than Kaz in the villa?
I'm not Jousy.
I think Kaz might be. I think it's Kaz is the one of the better looking guys on the show currently. It's
Yeah,
not
I mean, I like
not Dom, not
Steven's.
Barry,
Steven's not a
not
bad looking
Steven.
dude. He's not a bad looking dude. Steven. I like Steven. At least he's like the most like straightforward dude. Seems like on the island right now.
Devin?
Well, I mean, yeah, because at least
Dude, he's still too hot to handle. I don't believe him.
well, so far I said.
As soon as they're not in the same area, like longer than the show, I don't think they're together. She lives on the other side of the country or the world.
Yeah, well, I don't ever think past them on these based on this with this show. Let's see. Tolu and Chris, they went through a little bit of I guess you would say a little rough patch throughout the episodes, but did end up rematching. Any
You
real
think
thoughts there?
you think he just like said the wrong thing?
Yeah.
I think they really dived into this, and I was like, this is to me. I think he just met. I don't think he. I believe he's genuine to her. Not really, but I think he. I don't think. I didn't think he was going to go somewhere else.
No, he wasn't going anywhere else. Speaking of somebody who wasn't going to be able to go anywhere else, shout out to Izzy for somehow making it back making it back into the house, and he'll probably make it to the finale. So good for him,
dude. Honestly, man, he's the. It was a comment I think. When he's the most genuine dude on the show, we have a problem. We have a serious problem. Like the most relatable. Like that's bad. It's bad for the show.
She was like, I feel like you're the only person here that's actually just not like a scumbag. She's like, been trying to tell you that, babe. Like, I'm the only normal person here.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at my notes right now. Just like I was just so blown away by all like end of 8 episode, end of 8 and all of 9.
Dude, 8 and 9 was great.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that's the problem with the like this to me is a completely different show than last season.
I don't feel
This to me seems like more like a game.
More of a game. These people are definitely more pseudo celebrities than they were in season 1 of Perfect Match. Like Perfect Match was really, and it just was like the Love Is Blind people, and it was Love Is Blind was only a few seasons in, so it wasn't like the phenomenon and like the whole thing in, and all these other shows, like you said, flooded in, and we're familiar with these people now. It's not the same. It's not going to be the same, especially if you bring on like the worst of the worst. We're the weird. I can't get over this Dom thing. I still can't. I'm back on that again.
Dude.
Your girl, dude.
No, it's crazy. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
This video just is gonna get marked for so many F-bombs.
I don't give a shit.
Fuck your girl, man.
And So the other thing is just like, um, do you also okay? Here's what I was thinking. Trevor, we see Trevor. Do you think the Trevor stuff was edited out?
Yeah, like was he
We didn't
like
even see him at all, man.
dude, yeah, they had him as like a tease. I think they edited him out after he became like problematic, like
Yeah,
on
because apparently this filmed before
early.
the reunion of Love
I
Is Blind.
100% think they cut him out because he was an asshole and he probably didn't have much of a story anyway, and so they just cut him.
Yeah, okay. I,
I
I
agree.
saw I saw that on Reddit and I was like, that makes a lot of sense because we barely see him. He's like in background shots and well to singles. And that was it. That was his only thing is he did like a little toast.
I agree. I think that he didn't really have anything to add. So
How
that's
mad are you gonna be if Harry wins? Honestly, like on a scale of 1 to 10.
it's it's gonna be up there. It's like a 9 or a 10 because it's less like again, I think he's a head and I think she's delusional, but like I'll be mad at the other people for voting for them. That's my problem.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be mad at a lot of people. I think the girls. I think there's enough of a girl uprising that I don't think they're people. I don't think they're gonna win. I think it's gonna be Steven and Alara.
1,000%. They like actually are into each other right now. So like that's a very good bet. We only got two. What do we have? One episode left.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How does this show only have one episode left too? Like we didn't. They this show. They gotta like up the like rotations up here a little bit, man, because this did not feel like a full season of a show.
Yeah, I just feel like the beginning, like it's crazy that 2 episodes here was really good, and then like I would say the first week was very subpar.
And six of them. Like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Let us know what you think about Harry. Honestly, like I really want to know what the public thinks of.
unless you disagree with us, then just
No, put it on
that's
here. I'll
very
just tell you.
good.
I'll just tell you. I'm gonna just comment back that you're wrong, but you just put it in here. I want to know. I want to know, like, oh, he's so hot and his is so great, and he's OnlyFans. It's just or whatever. You just put it in here, and we'll respond. But I just need to know. I need to know, like that. Like we're not yelling at clouds over here.
No, I don't think we're wrong. I think that literally as soon as the season's over, she will probably start going on the media podcast tour about how he's an idiot. And then we're just going to be, hopefully, I'd love to have the chance to just be like, yeah, but like it's Harry Jousey. And then like she'll
Right.
say a bunch of things and then we're just going to wait for her to finish politely. And I'm going to go, yeah, but like, you know, it was Harry Jousey, right? And like you had other people in the house telling you, and like you have the internet. Like,
Yeah.
so like,
I'm checking the status of that message right now. See if she looked at it yet.
oh God,
She didn't. She didn't. She didn't look at it yet.
what a
But
surprise.
I mean, yeah, I think you just got to take accountability that you were wrong. Like if you're gonna come out and be like, yeah, I learned from the experience. It's like, yeah, man. Like you threw yourself at what's the guy from King of the Hill, the poor man's Christian McCaffrey from Love Is Blind. What was his name again?
Which one of them?
The one that was with the Megan Fox look like.
Oh, oh.
What's his name? He's so mid. He's such a mid looking dude.
You asking me if are you want like the King of the Hill character? Or you want like the
Just
person?
know the guy from Love Is Blind.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about the guy she picked. Yeah,
Who she wanted to be with. What was his name?
Justin, no,
Is it Mitch?
no. Um,
Shit, man.
Love is Blind.
I'm
Jimmy,
looking. Jimmy, yeah, okay.
Jimmy. Remember,
Okay.
we were making fun of him back then. We're like,
All right, okay. This
Jimmy,
is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
I'm Jimmy.
Jimmy, you're throwing yourself at Jimmy and you're throwing yourself at Harry. Like, I need you to do better. I need you to do better. I really do. I need you to do better.
Even in this Netflix
This is
pool,
a public service announcement
please,
from me.
for your child.
And I'm married. Like, you need to do better.
We're both married, both with children as
I
well. We
just,
are all parents
can't-
here.
oh man, you can't give these losers power like this. And he's looking at him wielding it, man. He's a master manipulator. I mean, he might be one of the most manipulative people I've seen on TV.
I knows what he's doing. All right. I'm over this week. I want to see the finale. I just as long as he doesn't win, I'm good.
Sam, if he wins, I don't. I'm gonna be like livid, like on like 11 out of 10 livid.
Like literally after watching the stuff we watched tonight, I'm going back to my old Survivor watch tonight, and I'm just like, ah, this is like refreshing. It makes sense.
I'm
Like
before OnlyFans.
yeah, like I said, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of your Netflix reality stuff. Like I said, the mole's coming up in a few weeks. We are covering a bunch of other stuff. So if you're into reality TV, give us a like, follow, comment, let us know what you want us to watch. But for myself and Brian, have a great Father's Day weekend, everybody. For all the dads out there, peace.